Beloved saints, blessed day. Welcome once again to the place where we keep it real. Rejection is something that most people cannot handle well. We usually ask ourselves a whole lot of questions like, what did we do to contribute to this? What actually went down? We feel useless, used, battered, and our esteem might actually suffer. But what we do not realize is rejection might actually throw us in the fray, right in the trajectory of our destiny, where the miraculous is bound to happen. A body of a soldier, dead, rejected, which nobody had actually had time to prepare for a decent funeral, is thrown in the pit where the bones of Elisha have been buried, and it comes back to life, as we shall find out also from the book of Luke chapter 2, verses 1 and 6. Rejection also worked wonders, and it proved to bring the miraculous to life. And it came to pass in those days that they went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. You will notice that Mary had received a rhema, a spoken word by an angel, that she would be pregnant and she would be a child. But what she did not at that time take cognizance of was the fact that in the Logos from the book of Micah chapter 5 verse 2 and also Isaiah 9 verse 6, it had been foretold that a child would be buried. But what was now different and difficult at this time to understand was the place where it was announced and the place where it was supposed to come to fruition. They were miles apart. It had to take Augustus Caesar to declare a tax that involved everyone, to go back to their original cities. And you also notice that Joseph seemed like to be a hanger-on because the pregnancy of Mary was not by Joseph. And at this time, Joseph was insignificant. But Joseph's hometown of Bethlehem is where the miracle was supposed to happen of the baby. There are some people that surround us that seem like they are not really significant, like they contribute nothing. And you hear many people say, I do not need anyone. I'm a self-made man. Those are pure lies, because God works through people and his favors come through people and his ways come through people. So you notice that even though Joseph is not responsible for the pregnancy, but Mary needs Joseph because her miracle or her blessing has got the home address of Joseph. Now you will also notice as we're going through this that Augustus Caesar had to force Mary and Joseph to go to their predestined place of a blessing. Now you will notice when turbulence arises around you, when situations feel like they are unbearable, when you also find the desert becoming too hot for you, it's telling you that it's time to move to the promised land. When many people are living your life, when many people are rejecting you, it should be also a sign to tell you that you are right onto the trajectory of your destiny that God designed for you. Besides that, you need a Joseph in your life for your pregnancy to come to be. You also need people that reject you so that you go right in the trajectory or in the way of your destiny. Most people lose it because they have got the word, they have got the rhema, but they don't have the logos. And much of the revelation we have, or much of the perceiving that we have without the logos, is dead. You'll find out that the Bible speaks that we are conquerors. We are more than conquerors. We are overcomers. And all things work together for good. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. And all people know this. But most of the time, when turbulence begin to arise, many people, they forget about this, not knowing that what God has meant to be. In the book of Philippians 1, you'll find out that whatever God has designed for you, he will surely make it to pass. This is the blessed assurance. So whatever situation is going down in your life, people are disappointing you, relationships are falling down, and people that you really counted on have betrayed you, and the situation seems untenable, unbearable. This is the proper time to realize that all this Augustus is doing is forcing me into my proper blessing. And the people that could not give them decent accommodation, they could not find accommodation in the inn, they rejected them. They also helped them realize their destiny, because the child was supposed to be born in a manger and not in a hotel. And the parents, when they were seeking for accommodation, seemed to have forgotten all about this. We need somebody right about now to understand that when some issues are being thrown in your way, obstacles, when things are happening, improperly so, God is working for your good all the time, for He makes all things work together for good. When things are difficult, things are working just fine. When all around us in the world, everything seems to be hectic, everything is actually going into place and not out of place. Somebody should be blessed this day. Amen.